Like, he had me doing this. I call it like I call it a title pawn scam, okay, a title pawn scam, okay, where he would have like a bunch of us. He would sign over cars to us, right? And then what we were supposed to do was go to different title pawn businesses and get title pawns on cars, like cars that were no good. And he only fixed them long enough for you to be able to take it to the title pawn place, and the title pawn people just do their initial scans of it. Okay, it looks like it's good, in good working condition. This thing's crazy. There's no lights on and all that crazy stuff, right? So it would pass that initial inspection. But they were lemons. Like, there were lemons all day long. But so he would have us like, and it was like, it was a few of us. It wasn't just like me, okay? Like a few of us that he would have going around to all these title pawn places getting title pawns and never paying the bill. And the point wasn't to pay the bill, right? That wasn't the point. The point was that when they start sending you notices and they are looking to repossess the car, then you could just leave it somewhere and they just find it and come pick it up, or you can take it and drop it off to them, just be like, here you go. And so it was this whole scam that he had going on, and he would go to like various title pawn places. There was even places where he had already worn them out, and they wasn't going to give him no more money. So he was sending different people. Like, just put a car in your name, send you over there to get a loan, and then of course he would get his cut out of it. He would give you a little bit of change, maybe even let you drive the car, and he'd let you drive the car for a while until they came looking for it. Or if you just wanted to go ahead and just pay for the title pawn building, you could. But we all know, like, that in and of itself is a scam, right? So it's a scam on top of a scam, child. Those rates and all that stuff was just way too crazy. A scam. It was all a scam. But I got to the point where I was just like, y'all, this don't feel right. I didn't really know that it wasn't like legally right, but at first, but I was like, this don't feel right. I don't think this is right. This isn't right to, you know that this car is no good. You're just going to go and get some money off of it. And you're just going to leave these people in the lurch after you've gotten the money from them. And granted, like, their rates is crazy and they should be charging people that much to borrow money, but still it is what it is. The rates are the rates you choose to do it, and you should pay your bills, right? But no, he had us doing that. People in the church, like congregation members, congregants, have them in there doing it, drop them off to the title pawn place. He'd be parked around the corner or somewhere, or meet you at the bank, because he for damn sure, okay, for damn sure, was not about to let you go and get the money and expect you to just pay him later. Oh no, honey, no, he needed his money right then and there. I'm like, he don't trust you. How can he trust you? He's not even trustworthy. Child. And I just started feeling real wrong. It just felt wrong in my spirit. Like, I don't think this is right. You know what I mean? This can't be right. And then he's like, you can't go to so-and-so because so-and-so already know us, already know me, or whatever. So you're going to go to this other title pawn place. He knew the ones that would be less thorough in their checks and in their inspections, and the ones who would give you the most money, the ones you could sweet talk and be like, you told me this amount, give me $100 more, or something like that. Like, he just knew. Like, it was just this whole, like, thing. And he would have me doing it. I ain't gonna tell you what else he had doing it, child, because this probably really is. It really is illegal. I'm telling on him, so I can tell, okay? And I can tell because I was like, once I realized like that wasn't right, I stopped doing it. I was like, nah, I don't want no parts of this. I stopped being any parts of any of his car business stuff. No, I don't want no parts of it, because you're not on the up and up. And literally, you could get other people caught up behind that stuff. And then what would happen if I had got caught up with it? And now there's people at Delores after me. Like, she's been to all these title pawn places and got all these title pawn loans, and then just drops the car off or just puts the car somewhere, and it just went right in my spirit. I didn't want to be caught up in that. Maybe for an old man like himself, like, he doesn't really worry about it, but like, when you're young and you got a whole lot of life ahead of you, you don't want to get caught up in some illegal stuff. So I was like, I don't think this feels right. This isn't right. Same type of stuff that would happen in the church. Like, I started getting into grant writing, right? Took some courses on grant writing. And I actually did grant writing for the city of Jacksonville before I went into the military. So I worked for the city. I was assistant city planner and a grant writer for the city of Jacksonville. This is where Jacksonville State University is located and all that stuff, right? So I used to be the assistant city planner there, and then started doing grants. Now, the church ends up like funding me a grant writer course. So they pay for it in hopes that I would come back, start doing some grants for the church. And I don't know, I've been out of the grant industry for a very long time, so I don't even know how it works anymore. But like, back during this time, it seemed like there was just so many grants out there. There's so many opportunities for places to get funding for different projects and all of that stuff. He wanted me to start looking into some grants and stuff, which was like, that's the right thing to do. You pay for me to go to this class so that I could help the church find grants. Okay, and I'll do that. But no, this man, he wants to like I'm telling him, there are certain standards that you have to go by. Like, you have to say what you're doing with the money, where the money's going. You have to track the money. You have to like submit a report about the money. Where is it? What have you done with it? Where is it going? All of that stuff, right? But no, this man wants to like do fraudulent things with it. So I pulled out of that too. Again, separating myself. Y'all, I had to pluck myself from the tree, okay? Because me being there makes it look legit. Me going around and doing all the title pawn stuff with him makes it look like it's okay. Me getting grants for him and him just gonna take the money, just gonna do whatever you want to do, and then my name is what's on it as the person who is like either the execution of this grant or the person who is supposed to like report back to the agency that I got the money from, that this is what has happened with the money. What am I supposed to just tell them a lie of what you did with the money? Or like what are you trying to get me to do? You know what I mean? What are you doing? If everything you do, if every corner you try to figure out how you can cut it, despite any of the impact it may have on anybody else involved, it's just crazy work. That's crazy. But that's the type of leader he was. That's the type of leader he is. And I had to be like, okay, look, I can't be a part of this. I can't be a witness to this, but I definitely can't be an alibi for this. I can't be the one that makes this all look legit, that makes it all look like it's okay. If that's what it was, like I just became this figure of, oh yeah, this church is good. Invite all your sorority sisters to church. Invite your fellow students and all of that. Invite your peers to church and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I can't invite people here. I can't invite people here. I can't have people like part of this. I can't even be part of this. This isn't safe. It's not healthy. It's not legal. It's not right. It's just all fraud.